That's out now.
Yeah,
How you feeling, bro? That's out.
Good, man.
Again, 5th project.
I'm good, man. It's like the reaction's been amazing. Like getting this type of project out, because the project is conscious and lyrical and it means a lot to me. Like, I feel like that chapter of my musical journey is done now. Like making music that's like deep like that. It's not like I'm never gonna do that again. There's definitely gonna be elements of that in my next pieces of music, but I feel like the purpose that I wanted to do with We Will Walk has been served.
So that's out now. I mean, that's the 5th project.
Yeah.
That's straight after Content with Content.
Yeah.
Now, we've spoken off air, and I've told you
Yeah.
my favourites on there have been Intro,
Yeah,
Vision, Full
Mazzy.
Off, Jeremy,
Come
I
on.
Know, featuring Craig David.
Come
What was
on.
it like working with Craig? Because Craig's a vet.
Oh.
And Jeremy as well.
Working
They're
with
both
Craig was mad. Like, man was just put in the studio. Like, we was working with the same management company at the time. So,
Yeah.
like, I just went to studio. He's here, come through. These man built up the song in like 30 minutes, bruv. And I'm just there like,
What?
right, you need my verse now, yeah? So, yeah, I had to write a verse as quick as possible. I had to write 2 verses quickly, wrote the verses, and then, yeah, like, I just spat it in front of all of them, in front of the producers, in front of Craig, and they was just all like, yo, this is sick, man. And I was like, bro, man's making music with Craig and...
Is that like a different
people.
kind of level to what you're used to?
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, like now, because I'm trying to raise the levels, like when I was making my music, I used that experience in that studio to try, like, implement that into my strategies when I build up my thing. And yeah, like, just like, we had 3 producers in there. Like, one was doing the bass line, one was doing the melody, and then we had someone playing the guitar. And like, just all them 3 came together, whereas when I make music normally with my boys, it's just like me and the one producer. So that showed me that element of like the collaborative process that people come together to make the music. Like we got one person on the guitar, one person doing all the drums, one person creating the melody, you got Craig writing the lyrics, then you got me over there doing the bars. So that's 5 people working on one song. Do you know what I mean? And it was just like, that process was sick because it just showed me like, whenever I'm working on something, let's say I feel like someone will have sick keys for this song or a sick guitar lick, or somebody's gonna play the drums mad, like I can get them involved. Like it's all about collaborating producers, and that's what I've been doing more now. Like whenever I got a session, instead of just shouting one producer, let me shout 2, let me shout 3, because their man might come together. One might make a beat, and then one might go to the side, and then one man might be like, "Raw, let me change the bass line on that. Let me add some 808s."
It's a real collaborative effort.
Yeah, that's what Craig taught me, 100%.
Yeah. So Blessed video. I'm not gonna lie, you looked in peace, fam. The sun setting behind you. Bruv, where was that filmed even? Like?
We did it in, so parts of it are in Monaco and parts of it are in Nice.
Okay.
So just south of France, man.
Yeah.
South of France.
Location was lit.
Thank you, bro.
Was that something that you already had that thought that you
wanted to shoot there? It was random, bro. My camera guys were going on holiday. And man just diverted their holiday into some works. Because they was like, raw, well, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going on holiday here. You need a video for So Blessed. We're taking the cameras out anyway. Yeah. So, because they was going to film some stuff for themselves. Yeah. So then they just said, link me, we'll get some performance shots. So we just went there for a day, 2 days. Yeah. Go all the performance. And
done.
Banging.
Happy belated, bro.
Thank you, my G.
Happy belated.
Thank you, my G.
What'd you do?
Oh, what did I do? I went out with the man there, man. We went and got some sushi. Yeah. I don't even like sushi, bro.
I'm not a fan of sushi either, you know.
I don't really like it.
People try to get me to get sushi all the time, but I'm not really a fan.
I thought, let me try it out. Tried it out. I'm older now, so I gotta try stuff. Went and did that, and then what did man do? I didn't really do nothing. Just pulled off, man. Chilled, man. I had a chilled one. 24. It's a bit of a weird age.
Big 24. Do you feel any different?
Nah. I think by the time I'm 25, it's going to be tense because that's when everyone says that they're going to have kids and and have a house and a business and a car.
I feel like there's so much pressure on yourself though, man.
For me, I feel like at being 24, like I've accomplished a lot of things that I wish I could, and
100%.
Like going into like this year, going into 25, where I'm going to look at like then I'll be like considered as a full adult, like. And I'm not a young G anymore. Like I don't even feel young anymore. But when I'm 25, like that's it. Like man's not young, innit?
Yeah. Do you feel like you've kind of let's say ticked off the things that you wanted to do this year on your bucket list?
Yeah. I think I did a lot of what I wanted to do. Like, just going abroad, doing shows, making more of a stance in the music game, like being like getting older. So like now I'm not considered as a younger anymore. Like just being part of the scene.
Do you feel like your place is more solidified now?
Yeah, 100%. I think in the grime scene, the UK rap scene, I still got ways to make, like, because it's a very mainstream game right now. But I feel like Big Zuu, the artist, people are getting to know, man. And some people might not even know me from lyrics. Some people might just know me. I was in that video, or I did that, But like, it's all coming, bro. Yeah, it's all coming up. It's all loading. Like, it's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you're a jack of all trades in that sense. Like,
I am trying.
You've got like a real good big personality about you, so that you can just cover so many things. Like you don't box yourself in.
You can't, man. You can't. Not nowadays. Nowadays you need to be an all-rounder. It's like basketball, innit? Before you could just be that one guy that just shoots threes, innit? You get me?
Do you feel like that kind of adds pressure, or do you feel like that's kind of good because it means that other bags of money securing a bag, securing a bag?
No, because there's still men out there that just do music. Like my brother Huncho, like he's just a musician. He don't do nothing on the side. He don't do. Like, you can see his personality for his music, but apart from that, like, there's nothing for us to know about Huncho. Like, what's he on? Do you know what I mean? So there's still people out there that are just doing the artist thing, that are just making music. They're not trying to do any other wave. Whereas for me, like, I'm somebody that's coming to the game where it's not necessarily just been about how much you can listen to my music, because I don't make music that's that in that bracket where it's just like, fling it on, man don't even need to listen, it's just in the background. I don't make that kind of music. I make music that I want you to listen to properly, so it's a bit different. So I've had to work through these avenues to keep things going. If I didn't do certain things, I've been on radio for 3 years now, I didn't even realise.
Wow.
Until someone showed me. My first radio show on radar was 3 years ago. So 3 years into it, I'm still DJing, like, and it's like I'm only doing that because it helps what I do, and it also helps the scene, innit?
Brings awareness as well to you as a person, as a brand as well.
Yeah, man.
Sick. Your intro to music was through Eminem. LP.
Them man there, Eminem, 50. A lot of the American rap that was coming up at them times, 100%, bro.
During that era, because obviously I remember you telling me that you guys would go to the park, spit, and it was just
when we was like 16 and that. Yeah.
Was there competition from that young age as well, like to be like the sickest out?
Well, with me and Tracy, because Trace was writing lyrics from early. Yeah. He had bare bars. So when I started freestyling as a joke, Trace had bars. So then when I started writing bars, he already had bare bars. So it was kind of like we was like both battling, like who could be the hardest in the ends, and like cause he had that experience and he had the bars already. Like a lot of times, like he used to always edge it, and then like when I started getting my groove on, when I started getting a bit hungry, like let me show them that man can do something. There'll be a time like we'll always come with a new. So what the thing would be like, we'll be freestyling and like someone will like the gas will come when you come with a new bar. Yeah, when you spray your old bars, like you might be spraying it a bit nicer this time, but it's always when you say the new bar, that's when man are like, oh. So there's certain times I'll draw for a new bar, man will be gas. Certain times Tracy will draw for a new bar, man will be gas. And just that was a competition, like who can draw for the sickest new bar, who can make the man them go raw. That was what we first started. Like it wasn't even about anyone else. It's just about impressing the G's there. When I think back, it's an idiot thing. Right? I ain't here to impress you, man. But that was man's fans.
Yeah.
That was man's
mindset at the time.
Those were the people that were taking us in. So we wanted to be as sick as possible. And one thing that's sick about like coming up with my man them is that they would be real. Like if it was dead, they'd be like, yo, that's dead, fam.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Facts. 100%.
Yeah.
On We Will Walk, on the song itself, there's a bar that you said that I love so much that it just sets in. I'm trying to get to a place where it's all progression. See, it's mad where I'm from, but it's not all aggression.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, in the public and the media, coming from where we come from, sometimes we're deemed as a stereotype or this, that, and the third. Do you feel? I know, do you know what I mean? But do you feel like through your music, you kind of show people a different light? That no, there's actually beauty in something that could be seen as something as dumb. Do you know what I mean?
I definitely try, man. I try to break down them stereotypes. I just think in life, like young people get pigeonholed into certain things. Like a lot of these old people that run these publications and are in the government and just overall the middle class, I feel like they forget that they was young. They forget what it's like to be young. That you make mistakes, that you do certain things that you don't think are right, that you do. And I think that our young generation is getting looked at in such a certain way because just down to like our ethnicity, our where we come from, just stupid things like that. Do you know what I mean? And if older people started looking at us and started thinking, raw, like them little kids are on a block smoking weed. But you lot, when you were 16, you was in a house party popping pills. You know what I mean? So it's just about. I'm not saying that drugs is the unification of the classes in England, but what I'm saying is the appropriation of our culture and the way that young people are. We get like, it's mad. We get pushed to a side where it looks like we're inhuman. The way that we move is not normal. The things that we do, like youths growing up, like we just get treated like we're all just in hoodies that just want to stab. We just want to stab each other. Like it's nothing like that. We're all just normal kids. We're all just normal people. Exactly. So I feel like these lower social areas where the class is lower and the aspirations are lower and the overall salary of everyone that lives in these areas is lower. Like. That's why I said I'm trying to get to a place that's called for progression. It's mad where I'm from, but it's not all aggression. Like it is mad where we come from. We are not set up to have the best lives. We are kind of pushed into doing certain things, but it's not all that. There are people that are from the ends that are striving towards great things. There are people that come from these low economic social backgrounds, live in council flats, but go to the best universities across the world. Yeah. So. You know, it's not all aggression.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not all hoodies and you can't walk through the ends and you have to clutch your purse. Sometimes these people might even help you cross the road. Oh, are you lost, bro? Do you know where you need to go?
Exactly.
It's hard, man. Stereotyping is easy. Generalization is easy. It's easy to put people in a box because that's how you can control them.
Exactly.
If they give the power to the ends and uplift people and show everyone, you know what, you lot can aspire to so much more. What's going to happen, bro? You're going to have all these ethnic people that have so much understanding for the world. They're going to be in higher positions of power, going to start bringing all their people. And at the end of the day, it's going to knock off the man at the top.
You sound like you're running for Prime Minister, mate.
Aye, brother. I've been thinking about it, man. I've been thinking about it.
Than Boris, I'm telling you.
Boris has done that here, man. I'm telling you. I've been thinking about it, man. It's like... We have to understand the powers in the society. They're not there for no reason. A lot of people think things are subtle. Yeah. Like it's like in a program. Like I'm watching a program. I've been watching a lot of programs, and it's like you have to look at why are the characters casted like that. Why is the main character in that program like that? Why is the black guy in that program a joker and the white man serious? Do you know what I mean? Like I was watching a new film called Point Blank. And
I think I've seen it, but I've never seen it. Have you seen it?
I don't know. It's a new thing. Point Blank. Like it's just about a black nurse has to help a white guy who's on the run from the Jakes, and his brother kidnapped his wife, so he has to help Donnie. Yeah. And they're doing all these scenes and and then like. The police officers in it, they're all white, they're all mad smart and on point and can shoot any way and do everything. And then they go to the hood and they need some help from the man them. And it's typical, they're all on the porch, they're all smoking weed, they all dress like gangsters, they all talk like jokers. And then when they have the only scene they have in the film, like, it's just mocking them. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, this is the representation of black people in America towards us. So, like, it's like, this is a deeper problem. Yeah, their man are in the film. Yeah, they're probably getting their belly. Yeah, it's just a joke. Yeah. But when it comes down to it, why is the gangster in the film always a little joker? Why is man never taking him serious? Exactly. But the white lady who's the police officer is mad serious and on smoke. Do you know? There's reasons for that, bro. Yeah. And that's what we need to break down, innit?
In your music, you basically blatantly pointed out that it's very important for you to have a message, and to just motivate people. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Why is that? Is those two confines and constructs?
Yeah, 100%, man. Like I said, like I'm passionate about these things, about what's going on in the world. Like I'm not like a politician where I'm gonna make mad change and that, but my music gives me the chance to be able to chat to people, innit? And at the end of the day, when I'm older, I know when I'm 40, I'm gonna look back and be like, rah, I can listen to my raps. It's a couple of these man that chat bare rubbish. When you're an old man, you might look back and think, yeah, that song made me 100 bags. Cool. But you're going to look back and be like, what was I really talking about? You're talking rubbish, bro. Do you know what I mean? And yes, for some man, they understand music is entertainment. This is the game. Yeah. You have to talk rubbish. Like, I know when Cisco listens back to Fong Song, he doesn't think this is the most cultural, deepest music joint of our time. This is just Fong Song. It's fun, isn't it? It's a fun song. You can have fun in music. Music is about fun. But I feel like if you have no depth and you have no content, one day you're gonna wake up and look at yourself in the mirror and be like, "Raw, I'm just talking shit."
Yeah.
And getting paid for it.
And that even brings me to my another point as well, because for me now, it's like, do you make music to appeal to the masses, or is it just music purely for you?
That's the thing. I don't make music to appeal to a certain type of audience. I feel like that's what a lot of people do. They make songs to like, oh, this is gonna be a pop song. That's gonna be for people across England. Like, I just make music. I make music for the man them, innit? But I also make it for everyone, because I want people to listen to it and get it as an insight. It's hard, man. Music's about having fun. Like, you know what I mean? The music is about having fun and enjoying. There is messages behind it. So it's hard for me because I make music that I try to make it as sonically as nice as I can. I try to use as much like flair as I can. I try to make my music sick like I would do, innit? Yeah. But I also have to have a message behind it. So I know that sometimes people might be less likely to pull it on in a house party or in a rave. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, or bang it on radio. Yeah. And I am aware of these things, but I don't mind, because I know that I might miss out on having the biggest song in the ends, but I might be touching someone who's actually thinking about their position of life. There might be a young boy that listens to my thing and think, rah, you know what, I need to think about what I'm doing. I might need to change my aspect. Yeah. And if I change that one person's life, that's good enough for me, bro. Yeah. Trust me.
Have you been offered deals? What's been brought
to the table? I ain't been offered no label, publishing. I ain't been offered things like that. I've been offered distribution, and like I got distribution with Ditto and all these things. But when it comes to publishing, labels, those kind of things, ain't no one's come to me yet, man. They can't. It won't make sense for them. It won't make. It don't make sense. Why? Because a label signing me, a publishing signing me means that they're gonna endorse what I'm saying, and these companies, they don't really want to endorse what I'm saying.
There might be a couple out there that will, though.
Maybe, but even my distribution, even Ditto, like I know there's times they wish I was just chatting shit. Sorry for swearing, bruv. I know there's times they wish that I was just making gas music, but that's how it goes. That's the world, innit? Like, that's the world. It's a numbers based kind of game, innit? Yeah. So at the same time, like, I respect Ditto because they do work for me and they do push my message. Even though they know that I'm not gonna go make a club banger for them, they're still pushing me. Like, I made The Struggle, which is just a 3-minute freestyle about life, and they pushed it, and it was #1 on Grime Shutdown. So, like, it's mad, but it is hard for a label like that focus on numbers so much to push somebody who's got a conscious message. You know what I mean?
You're very outspoken. I feel like you always speak your mind.
Hundreds, man.
Yeah, I feel like that's always what you get with Big Zuu.
Yeah, man.
So let's just move on from that. Grenfell.
Yeah.
Now this is something that obviously we had to celebrate the anniversary this year.
Yeah, 2 years on.
2 years on. They haven't made any changes.
Nah, it's still mad, bro.
It's still mad.
Yeah,
what do you think is holding them back?
There's so much, bro. It's
because you've obviously you lost someone. As well.
Yeah, and man.
I feel like we've, as a community, have done enough to be like, yo, this is an awareness. The government should do something about this. They have to. Do you know what I mean? This is something that was completely an accident.
Yeah.
Why do you think that happened?
What it is that it's hard to move people back into their same area, where they've been displaced. Like, if you're living in Ladbroke Grove, you're living right in Kensington and Chelsea, now that your house is gone, there's no extra houses in the area now. So they're going to try and send you to Slough or something. Like, you're not going to take Slough, are you? So you just got to... A lot of people are waiting out till they get the right place. One of my friends, they didn't live in the tower, but they lived across the road from the tower, and they've been displaced because all the houses around had to get evacuated. And for 2 years, they lived in a hotel.
For 2 years?
Yeah, bruv. For about 2 years, just under 2 years, they was in a hotel, bruv. In a hotel, waiting to get housed. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad, bro. So it's like, I think the problem with this is it's a logistical issue. It's something to do with the logistics, something to do with where can we put these people. We can't put them back into blocks because that's what they came from. So when the first few waves of the response to the fire were, one of them was place them into these blocks in High Street Kensington, these new beautiful blocks, and they said, it's got a concierge, it's got a mad driving car park, it's beautiful, it's on High Street Ken, but it's still a block.
Yeah.
We just come out a block that burned down. Now you're gonna put us into a new block and say it's because it's nice and spanky, it's never gonna burn down. Like you're not even using your brain.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So it's hard because they've done things like that where they've offered them these flats that are worth bare dough and they've still been turned down. So the government, I know they're just there like, what can we do? Okay, we need to get a house. Where can we house them? Where can we house them but it's close to their area? And it's just so many factors, and I feel like at the end of the day with Grenfell, it's something that it's a sad reflection of the world we live in. The Notre Dame church, whatever, burnt down in France, and they got donated over $1 billion. And then Grenfell burnt down, and we only raised 2 mil in the first 2 days from the local people donating 2 million compared to the 1 billion that they received in one day for a church.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's an old school church. Yeah, it's got mad meaning behind it.
Exactly,
yeah, it's part of France, but it's people's lives.
Yeah.
This is 72 people that have died, and it's also all the undisclosed number of other people that did lose their life, and it's also all the people that have been rehoused, and also people that have to mentally deal with that picture of losing their family in a fire.
It's mad.
That's way worth more than an old school church.
That's mad. That's
But
mad.
this is the world, fam.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is the world, man. This is the world, bro. This is actually the world, fam. This is the world we live in. Human life is sometimes disregarded.
It's crazy.
But what can we do, innit? Man,
What can we
keep
do?
grinding.
2017, you tweeted, where would all the Grime MCs be if none of them went to radio?
Yeah. I
Do
think
you
that's
feel-
what I was on.
That's what you was on.
Them times there, yeah, I was a radio advocate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel so heavily because that's just such a mad statement, but
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
So true. Like,
Yeah.
one
No, where
can't
would
live
Grime
without
be? No, where would Grime be without the radio? It's true. The radio brought us all here, man. Me, AJ, all these man that had just come through. Because of radio. If it weren't for radio, it won't be here. But I feel like nowadays it's a bit hard, man. It's hard for the radio. I feel like youths are not used to like locking in and listening for 2 hours to hear one MC say a sick lyric. It's so quick now.
Yeah.
Like, man, just watch a video out next. You know what I mean?
Because that's the era that we live in.
Yeah. So now it's like radio. It's like, is the importance there? But I feel like everything happens in cycles. Like we came up at a stage where radio was mad. We brought back radio. We brought back pirate radio, and the gas was there, and people were locked in. And I got youths locking in from across the world. Youths from America saying, "Yo, man's locked in, man." Like, you know what I mean? Like, just now it's a bit different. So I feel like it will come back round. Right now is the time for the singles and GRM and big videos and Villa and all of that. But it will come back round. There will be another wave of youths that will be interested in, like, yo, what's pirate radio? What's that? And that's what's gonna bring it back, man.
Cool. Are we expecting another project, or is that the project
Oh,
this year?
that's
Are you
me.
dropping singles?
I might be dropping some tunes, some features. I got some features.
I want to see you on
lined
the
up.
feature still.
Come on, we got
Yeah.
because I've been chilling, man.
Yeah.
I thought, you know what? Let me do my own thing. I'll work with the people that gravitate towards me,
Yeah.
and then everyone in the scene that I'm cool with, that I've built up with relationships with, people that would be interested in me making music with them, like people like LD from 6'7".
Sick.
Like me
We
and
were
him.
just talking about it.
Yeah, me and him got something there, and like we previewed it to the youths, and I'm still getting asked like on the socials, is that thing with LD coming, man?
When is it coming out?
Aye, it's dropping soon. It's very soon. Like we're trying to get it
Are
sorted.
you trying to shoot a video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hundreds. And I feel like that's the kind of things that's going to be the difference for me when I start working with artists like that and just start having fun with the music rather than just thinking of the full message, which is what my main objection was.
Speaking on other artists as well, you did a song with Capo that was sick.
My G,
That-
thank you.
Love that.
Thank you, bro.
Because I just feel like there was a whole oxymoron to it.
Yeah.
It was just you and a great grandpa. I feel like it was just genius.
Yeah, big up.
That
big
must
up
have been a
Capo.
fun set, man. How was
Yeah,
that?
carried away, man. That was different. Like we dressed up as old people because we thought the song's so energetic. Let's be old. Combo the energies and like me and Capo. He's going on tour with me in September. He's gonna be my special guest. Me and him got a bag of music coming as well. Still got more things. Me and him are just similar, man.
Yeah.
Similar places
Would it be
in the game.
a joint project?
Oh.
I feel like that would be mad.
I'm waiting for him to drop. When he drops his thing, we can definitely talk about it. I'll be up for it, man. I think me and him, the way we flow on tracks together is because he's a bit more like Grease and
Yeah. Did you see the thing you did with Chelsea?
yeah. That was hard.
Yeah,
Style
yeah.
and swag. That was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard. For him and Sparrow, I was happy. And even watching the video, like watching him with Pedro and Tammy Abraham and Giroud, like and Kante, and it was just like, this is grime. Like grime, like even though we're at a time where UK rap is killing it, like grime MCs are still able to do things in their own right. Like because our things are a bit different, a bit more upbeat, a bit more gas. Like the football companies are due to like sway towards working.
I feel like they're liking that more. That's
yeah,
more
because
of a thing now.
the energy of grime, it goes more with like a football thing. Like you can't imagine a man playing football to Blade Brown. I love Blade Brown. He's hard. But do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you can't imagine them using Bags and Boxes as a soundtrack for a thing, whereas an energetic grime song where it's just hard lyrics and fast-paced beat, it's gonna suit that more football energy. Do you know what I mean? Like there's football that Mist did a lot with United, and like a lot of rappers have done their thing, but it was sick to like see like Kamikaze doing stuff with Leicester, Coco doing stuff with the Sheffield Massive, and then like myself doing stuff with Liverpool, and then Capo coming through and doing that thing with Chelsea, and like, it just shows like the UK rap scene's killing it, but the grime scene's still here, isn't it?
What's been your biggest highlight of the year so far?
Oof, it's been a good year.
Yeah.
But for me, the main thing, I think, when I put out that Liverpool freestyle, getting that reaction and then getting invited to the Champions League media day. Yeah. And then like BBC, I was with BBC Sport and they were like, yo, you can ask Klopp a question. I was like, you sure? Like yeah, took the mic. Hi, it's Big Zuu here from BBC Sport. And then Klopp was like, the man is in town. And I was like, no, brother, you know who I am? Nah, like, I couldn't say that, but I couldn't believe he knew I was. He's like, I tried to listen to your rap, man, but I couldn't understand you. So hopefully now when you ask a question, I understand you. And I'm like, just, you heard me spit, bro. Yeah. Like you, the manager of the club that man's in love with, the team that like brought me all the happiness, like when we won the champs, like, you know my music, fam. Yeah. And then when I chat to Jordan Henderson and Chamberlain, they was like, the whole team's heard it, bro. Yeah. Like we've all heard the thing.
Because they're very involved in music as well.
They love it. Yeah, they love
music.
Yeah, they love it. I think sports and music goes hand in hand, man.
All the time.
Like they asked me to spit it to Henderson, to say my bar to Henderson about Henderson, and I was like, that's just awkward, bro. Like, you lot, like you know when you got the woman coming in, hey guys, so you're going to do your Liverpool rap to Hendo. He's gonna enjoy it now. Also, we need you to do a lyric about Chamberlain. I know you didn't write a lyric about him, but can you create one now? I'm just there like, so you want me to freestyle a bar for him with bars I've already made? Cool. I start spitting it to Hendo. Chamberlain's all doing the ad-libs. I'm like, nah, bro. Donny's all finishing my bars. Yeah. I'm just looking at him like, it's like, can't believe you know man's lyrics. Like, the lyrics that I wrote in my yard, just taking a piss, having fun, just sitting down, like, you, big, like, Oxlade-Chamberlain, like, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, like, it's mad, bro. Someone that like when we beat City 3-0, and he scored, I was there, like I was in the crowd, like going mad. So like, just to go from that to like one-on-one, man knows my bars. It's just like, rah.
United ain't beat City 3-0 before.
Maybe back in the day.
Maybe back in the day, but not right now. Still, they're United are throwing right now. Rounding this off, I must say, is there any exclusive that you want to drop before?
Exclusive!
Like you ain't done really many interviews this year.
No, I haven't. I've done like a couple, but none with the G's them. Oh, what's the exclusive? The exclusive is...
What's the exclusive? What can you drop, man?
I got a lot of features coming. Like I said, I got something with LD coming. I got something with Jevon coming.
Yo, Jevon's my guy.
I got something with Mira May. Hopefully, she's too famous for me, but you know we got like 500 songs there, so hopefully we can at least put out one. Yeah. What else, man? Croatia, Outlook. That's happening soon. I'm going on tour. Bristol, Birmingham, Manny, Liverpool. No London date. The surprise is though the London date.
Okay.
It's coming. It's coming. Sooner but later.
Sooner but later, yeah?
Yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming. That's definitely what the people have been asking me. When can we see you in London again? Yeah. Last one was O2 Islington. We sold it out. I don't know how. I really don't know.
We made it happen.
We made it happen. O2 Islington, big room. Like, Bears were coming to the show, going to the small room, because they just naturally thought man's going to be in the second room. So they're like, they can't believe man's in the main room. And it's sold out. It's like, yo, So we need to level that. We need to do bigger than that. I don't know how, because this thing is long. This music thing is long. Man, no. If you want to do music, be ready for the stress. I've been doing it since I was 19. I'm 24 now, blood. Like, and still people still see me on the road say, are you that Big Zuu guy, innit? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, okay, say nothing. I'm like, rah, okay. You're not even gonna say like, the music's hard though. I like that last song. It's just you're that guy, innit? So right now I'm at you're that guy level. Soon I'm gonna be that you're the guy.
Yeah.
You're the guy.
He's coming and I'm gonna be the guy as well, bro.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, put that
Together.
energy out there, you dumb.
Together.
What?
Together.
I can't wait for it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Big Zuu in the building. Hey, I loved it, man. Interview done, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're gonna get this work though. Let me know what day.
Bro, FIFA, let's get me. Let's wait for FIFA 20, innit?
FIFA 20.
So then we both have a level.